Colton, do you know where we are today?
Strasburg.
Strasburg, Pennsylvania. Are we going into the Pennsylvania State Railroad Museum?
Yeah.
Do they have a GG1 there?
Yeah.
Do they have an HO scale layout there?
Yeah.
Was there steam trains running next door at Strasburg Railroad?
Yeah.
Are you ready to go in?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Yeah. Hang on a minute. So this is the Tahoe off the Virginia and Truckee, a product of the Baldwin Locomotive Works in Philadelphia, and a burly G5 class 5741 that was run back in the day on the Long Island Railroad. That was where the G5s made their big deal. And here is the final surviving E7 EMD. The rest were traded in and scrapped. And again, beautiful locomotive. There's an A6 back there. Yeah.
Let's go see the detail train. Let's go see the detail.
All right.
I want to come here.
Are you ready to go and see those trains? Yeah, 1223. They ran at Strasburg for a while. Their claim to fame was the doubleheader it ran with the 7002 back in the mid-80s. So again, great vintage locomotive here.
It's not fair.
And as you can see, my little buddy's ready for his stop with the model trains. So again, just a great layout of information. And I can remember when this place was still being built, and keeps going on. And again, the Roundhouse is finally under construction. And here we go. Stewart Junction is where the model trains are at. We're going inside. Colton's going to take a look at this immense Lego display. There's a few Lego pieces here. I'm not seeing the Lego trains run. It says no touching. You're supposed to just run it with the locomotives. You want to find a locomotive you can run?
Yeah, but last time I pushed.
Yeah, it's saying no push. It says no one under the age of 8 is supposed to even be back here now. So.
Can you push? I just wish I can push. What? The last time I pushed.
Yeah.
The last time I pushed because so I can't push. Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the iron trains can't work. The iron trains won't work. Seems like you have everything stuck off.
Did you want to play with the Legos?
Yeah. But I want to make a look work. Look, I think it's shut off. Oh, actually, there's some rails right here. Rail. Remember that?
Yeah. And none of these other trains down here worked. Well, this one's working, Colton. You said they didn't work. Well, look, it's running around the mountain. I don't know if they work lights. This one here will run the train up on the upper line.
That's high-speed train.
Yep, that's a European TGV train. That's exactly what that is.
running here.
Yeah. The trolley car goes.
Mom, they have a gas station. They have a gas
And it goes, here's the famous Lindbergh engine, number 460. Named for Lindbergh after they processed the film of his transatlantic flight quicker than the airplane could get the train over to kind of nice Huntington and Broad Top Mountain four-wheel caboose. Again, just the process they've used to actually add artifacts to this with these little wagons. And here's the weight car used to test the scales. Again, Huntington and Broad Top Mountain, which was on the other side of where the East Broad Top went. An early hopper car. I don't know where that came from. And here's 1187. Wow. Sand former for casting. Wow, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. My little friend is very anxious to get upstairs. We're trying to get a little bit of video. Okay. That's not a switcher, that's another Atlantic. Now the orange one's a switcher. It shows different things. Shoveling a little coal. Can you get some coal in that firebox? There you go. Shovel it in. Good job. Do another one. You got to make sure you won't get your fireman's license if you're putting a lot of coal on the deck like that. That's not going to work. Make sure you get it in there, all the way in. All right. Meanwhile, they've got a local that runs up. Roundhouse town. Here comes the M. Okay, 4.
Not stand up like that.
Now, you go ahead and film through the glass. Look, all 4 of them are going to pass each other at once right here. There goes the 2 M's. Yep. Can you see it? Fireless cooker done by Heisler. Used Bethlehem Steel. It's Bethlehem Steel Company. Number 111. And then you've got this Deco design Pennsylvania Power and Light locomotive. It's done by Porter. And again, I think they did the streamlining on it. But again, one of the few streamlined locomotives left on the plant. And you can see the silver fluting decorated up. And again, this was a large fireless cooker. Again, ran on heat generated at the power plant, so there were no sparks. And unfortunately, that light there coming through the door is not doing me any favors on this October afternoon. Cool piece. In addition to these two is this John Stevens replica. Boiler gauge, no cab, vertical boiler, barrel for water. So, big difference in the technology between the two of these. Some dirt. Right. Crane being used for turntable pit construction here. There's a pile driver. All that old equipment here at the museum. We are at Strasburg, Pennsylvania today. Alright guys, Strasburg, October 16th, 2025. Got a 484 in the shop being worked on here. Of course, 614, well known out here in the East Coast when it ran those excursions in Jersey. And there's all the superheaters are up in the front. And you can see they've got the bearings are wrapped up to keep them good. Interesting to see the jacketing off the locomotive as well as the cylinders. So Colton and I are in town today. We rejoined the TCA, and we're going to go over to the Pennsylvania State River Museum. But cool stuff here in Strasburg, Pennsylvania on a gorgeous October day. Thanks again.